came up. It was crazy, right? I mean, we're in the beginning of April. You have about 2 weeks left in which to file your taxes.
Yep.
The reason I bring that up is obviously you have lots of private information that you go through when you are doing your taxes. It could be credit card receipts, financial documents from the stock market, whatever it is that you're involved in, credit card applications, all those things. Bottom line is, at the end of the day, you want to get rid of that stuff. You don't want to leave that valuable information laying around. Most of us out there throw it in the garbage. Very few of us at home actually have a wonderful shredder. And I will tell you, I never had one until I worked at HSN when I got my first embassy shredder. I'm on my second one now, and I bought a larger one. Because my first one was only, I think, a 6 or 8 sheet, and now they go up to like 18 sheets, whatever it is. But this is the best one for everybody out there because it's the 12 sheet, which is going to enable you to shred so much stuff. And not only, pieces of paper, but full out envelopes. Whatever it is, you need credit cards you can throw in there to get rid of that information. You can shred it. This is a brand new design for us here, and I love it. The other one was kind of a, almost like a rectangular shape. This is more of a square shape. This has a nice big bin inside, so you don't have to replace and dump out all the trash or recyclables so often, but it still will hold up to 12 sheets at a time. It is super quiet. And whether you're getting rid of paper, receipts, old mail, photographs that you want to get rid of, personal documents, prescription labels, things like that, old tax records, whatever it is, you can put it inside there and you can get rid of them. Now, I have it available in colors. It comes in black, red, blue, and we're calling that one, what's that one called, Bill? It's kind of like a taupey color. Jared, what's the off-white one colored called? Jared's pulling it up online to see.
Brand new.
It's brand new, yeah. I thought it said taupe, but I don't see it on the card, so I'm trying to figure. That's okay. Anyway, we'll give you that information, but you know which one. If you go online, you'll be able to see it. But Bill, this is a unique, different design, still on wheels.
Exactly, still has a nice ability to roll it around or under a desk or set it on a countertop, which is nice. 3-gallon bin. All our embassy shredders are customer picks because of the performance. They have one job, and that's to shred and protect your identity. It also serves to help get rid of all that clutter that we've been holding on to, because at the end of the day, 1 in 7 of us fall victims to being identity theft. And the thing is, it's actually been on the rise, because you think about the stuff that comes in the mail and the stuff that we have sitting around in boxes, but this is the most alarming. Tax season, 49% of all identity theft happens right now during tax season. That's why the Federal Trade Commission has warned us. We need to shred our documents. I mean, we went to their webpage and we pulled this directly from them. There's many steps we can take to reduce the risk of being an identity theft victim. For example, closely guard your social security number, but then shred charge receipts, shred credit applications, and other sensitive documents. And every household's gonna have a different other, and actually every person's gonna have a different other, because it could be someone going through medical procedures or refinance, buying a new car. We all go through is taxes. So what happens is we find those documents, we print them off the computer, we then shred them. It gets rid of the clutter, but it protects our identity. And at this footprint, it fits everywhere, which is great. I love the pull-out drawer, because you see, normally we'd used to have to take off the lid and we'd have a mess everywhere. It's nice and self-contained. The drawer pulls out, and what am I throwing away? It's unidentifiable. It's a smaller shred. It's called Microcut. If you saw a shredder like this from the 70s, it's strip shred, and look at how much finer the shred you're gonna get. And the thing is, we want a harder shred to piece together, because if it's harder for them to piece together, it's less likely to happen to you.
Here's what the old school gears kind of look like, right? And they would just strip shred, which, is better than reading a full out thing, but it's not that hard for people to figure that out.
Exactly. And then we went up to Microcut.
Microcut.
This is crosscut, actually.
Crosscut. So this takes the length and then it cuts it a little bit, but still, they can get a phone number on there, a social security number. Now, look, that's like what they crush the cars up with, and they turn them into little bits and pieces before they melt them down. Look at how that works. And nobody is going to take the time to put together that 38,000 piece crossword puzzle or whatever it is, a puzzle thing. Nobody's going to do that. It's completely unrecognizable, and it saves a lot of space. In fact, it's about, what, a quarter of the space to recycle this versus having to recycle or crush paper in a garbage can, which nobody should do. You'd be surprised how much of your garbage is just old mail, paper, newspaper, stuff like that. A lot of people recycle it. But you know what? I wouldn't feel too comfortable about putting like a credit card bill in the recycle pile.
No.
Somebody can read it. They know where I live. They know what I'm spending. What about like prescription labels.
Exactly.
What do you do with those?
Boarding passes, hotel room keys, reward
Yeah.
cards, all of that information has our identity on it. Your kid's identity. Do you know it's about 1 million more women a year are victims of identity theft? And it's as simple as taking this document and not just throwing it away, but going over to your embassy shredder, seeing what it's supposed to do, perform like it's supposed to. And remember, this goes through 12 pages at a time. I got a stack here with paper clips in it. Let's add a few staples. And I want just to point out, it does not slow down. It does what it's supposed to do. Listen to that. Do you ever get mailing address stuff, even on padded envelopes? It's still gonna be able to go right. It does what it's supposed to do. And yes, we've done this, we throw it away, and you know what? It's not gonna happen to me. But can I just point out, how many pages have we pulverized right here? And that one page is taking up more space. And when I put that out at the curb, this is unidentifiable. This one piece, whether it's a dumpster diver or whether it's just a windy night and your garbage can gets knocked over, and what's in your neighbor's yard? Your social security information, your paycheck stub, your cell phone records, all that stuff. When you don't need it anymore, load it up and shred it. It stands about 14 inches tall, yet you can put it on the countertop like you have over here.
Yeah.
Because if it's within reach, you're gonna use it. And remember, you're not shredding with dated technology. A lot of us already have a shredder because we know the importance of protecting our identity, but it's something from the 70s. This strip cut, right over here, a little bit of information goes a long way. That's your information. So this is larger, easier to put together. This is crosscut. Can you even see Microcut? It's so fine and so small. You want to make it harder for them to piece together. So then a lot of us went from strip cut to cross cut, but they even figure that out because it's their full-time job. With Microcut, they don't have time for that. The other thing you have to realize is you're not only getting the shredder, we're giving you software. Software to protect your identity virtually on the computer. So it's a win-win because we're getting more paperless statements and all that. So this is a way to back up your hard drive, defend your hard drive, and clean up your hard drive. So whether it's digital or whether it's on the printed page, you now can protect yourself.
And it's honestly, it's so easy to do. It becomes part of my routine when I get home. I always tell you that.
Get the junk mail.
It's like I go get the mail when I get home from work, depending on when I get home. But like today when I get home, I'll get home around 11 or 12 and the mail will come. The stuff doesn't even go in the house, literally into like my main part of my house. It goes right into the shredder because I know what like credit card offers. I know what things that aren't bills look like, right? Everybody knows that. You know what junk mail is.
And
yeah, and hey, listen. I have no issue with people sending that stuff. I guess I know how people have to make a living. That's how they do it. But I don't want to go through all of it. And if I just pile it up on a table, then it makes me stressed because I think I always look at it like, oh, that's got to be a bill or somebody's chasing me for something, right? Get rid of it. It's going to de-stress your life. If you want to leave the door open, like Bill, and look, you can try to do that. But remember, it's got the little safety on it. So it's all built in. You can't access the gears from the outside of the machine, so it's safe for little hands and fingers. Keep your kids, obviously, away from it anyway. But I will tell you, you get so much bang for the buck. This is $30 off. It is free shipping. And by the way, this is not a cheap one to ship because it's heavy. Those gears are not lightweight. They're heavy-duty stainless gears inside there. If you would like to save another $20 off this particular purchase and get it for $119, which is unheard of, and this is a brand new model, you can by getting a new credit card with HSN. And all you do is apply. You'll know pretty much instantly whether or not you qualify for it. And most of you will, so just grab it. Gives you a great discount on all your future purchases, and it gives you some things like Extra Flex, which are awesome. Love this machine. It's quiet, it's powerful. It's from a company that produces most of the shredders that are out there, whether it's for home or for business. So you're getting a great quality name, and it's very little that can go wrong with this machine. Try not to stick coins in it. It
comes with a warranty. There's a reason why all our embassies become customer picks. This is that perfect smaller size, because a lot of us, our shredders start to look like this. They become a stockpile because it can't keep up with the demand of stuff we find in a box, stuff that comes in the mail. So then shredding becomes a chore. When it's within reach, when it's a smaller footprint, you just shred as you find it. I don't need this anymore. It's dated, I've scanned it in. Or you know what, I sent my taxes off, so all that extra stuff, I can get rid of it. There's a reason why 49% of all identity theft happens right now. Stuff is coming in the mail, we're sending stuff out, we're printing stuff off the computer, we're also, digging stuff out that we hadn't seen in a few years because we're working on the taxes. And then when we can get rid of the clutter, get rid of that mess, we get file space back, and also when we dispose of it, look what we're disposing of. You can't tell me which one's the tax document, which one was the medical record. It makes it harder. With this smaller footprint, it's great for even seniors who maybe live in an assisted living or a smaller space. They can take advantage of this. College kids, I actually was a victim of identity theft in college. My sophomore year, I did not qualify for financial aid because someone had made investments in my name. And that was just, heartbreaking. And most of us don't even realize we're a victim of identity theft until it's already happened to us.
Oh.
So if you're sending the kid off to college and they want to be able to shred some stuff, whether it's schoolwork, whether it's those credit card offers, do it. Set them up for success, set you up for success, and be prepared. Because realize, when we launched Embassy, it used to be 1 in 10 of us were victims of identity theft. It's now 1 in 7. It's actually on the rise.
And that's not going to go the other way because people, they just get smarter and smarter. Right. But you can take some steps, some positive steps into protecting you and a family. You'll never have to buy confetti ever again.
Not at all.
You could sell confetti. You could be a confetti salesman.
Perfect.
Anyway, if you'd like it, just pick a color out. And by the way, the lubricant sheets come with it and safety software comes with it too as a nice bonus. All right, coming up on the other side is our best value of the day. Thank you, Billy Boy.
You're welcome.
Stick around. Me and Lori coming next.